Hey, I want y'all to check this right here, right? If anybody watch First Take and shit, like watch ESPN like y'all doing shit, and y'all been seeing what's been going on, and y'all notice that only time they call Will Kane to the show is about protesting and talk about black people, you know, cause the white people need somebody to encourage them. Like he just out there just to say, oh, black people this and black people that, and about the kneeling and shit. But I'm finna show y'all some real shit. How Papa John said that they business getting hurt because people kneeling, and how the NFL paid them money, gave them money. They said, okay, the kneeling hurt. Okay, cool. We gonna give y'all some money for it. What, like, what? This is crazy to me, like, for real though.
Meanwhile, executives from Papa John's, the official pizza of the NFL, have expressed disappointment about the league's ongoing player protests during the national anthem on the company's conference call Wednesday. The brand's founder, chairman, and CEO, John Schnatter, said this: "The NFL has hurt us. We are disappointed. The NFL and its leadership did not resolve this. Leadership starts at the top, and this is an example of poor leadership." Schnatter added that the issue should have been nipped in the bud a year and a half ago.
There you go.
Came back with us. Will,
watch him.
Start with you.
He back with us. Look at him.
Well, it isn't a surprise.
Right.
I feel like we've been talking about this, and we've gotten the warning, we've gotten the signals for going on at least 6 months, more likely 12 months, and we've got it from multiple circles at this point. Ownership in the NFL is saying, we don't want protests during the national anthem. Sponsors are saying, we don't want to be associated with protests during the national anthem.
Look, he don't either.
Fans are saying, we don't want to watch protests during the national anthem. Whether or not it's ratings or sponsors pulling out or owners attempting to put their foot down, the message is just loud and clear. We're here for business. We're here to make money. And this is getting in the way. It's no surprise, and it really should be listened to. It's what Schnatter's saying in the end.
What? Why?
Should be listening to. You know what another not unsurprising thing is, guys? It's now coming down on Goodell. The guys like Jerry Jones are saying, hold on. What do we pay him so much for? This should be handled from that leadership position on down.
Look.
It's not.
Look.
Not
This is crazy. Why Stephen A? He got to bow down now.
Instances of patriotism when the owners decided to take money from the military to stage quote-unquote patriotic ceremonies. Maybe they brought this upon themselves, but I think it does go deeper than that. The national anthem.
Damn, Max be owning their ass.
That's why it's played sporting events, really, and it's been popular for 100 years, a long time now, something close to 100 years. And that's what sports is about. It is the tyranny of the majority. If you don't agree with it, listen, tough, because that's the economic activity reflects what the majority believes, and the whole point of sports and entertainment is to be popular. You want to be as popular as possible. So I understand that argument. But the question then becomes, if something is disrupting your business or hurting your business, how do you address it? That doesn't necessarily mean no protests during the national anthem. It may mean the national anthem itself has become problematic at sporting events. That is an option. Or it may mean that essentially, like, de facto compulsory participation in the ceremony may become problematic. But obviously it is a problem, and that is the point of protest, to disrupt and make people pay attention. And there are various ways that if this could have been handled by Goodell, I think compulsory participation is probably not a good one, because now you satisfy a lot of people, but then you alienate some other customers.
They talking about the white people and the black people, you feel me?
All along is to not make it
Because the white people stop copying Papa John's.
Not come out.
Hold on, let me say something anyways. This for, hey, Papa John's, man, check this out, man, right quick, man. I'm gonna tell you why your fucking business hurt, bro, because you lost the taste test. You remember that fucking commercial pizza that came out on y'all last? Y'all talking about better pizza, better this. Y'all lost the fucking taste test. All that fucking bread, y'all need to get rid of some of that fucking bread, though. Off that shit, bro. Nobody want to buy no fucking high-ass Papa John's, bro, with all that fucking bread and shit, on a fucking game night. No. Bro, you know it's hurting your motherfucking business, bro? Fucking Domino's whacking y'all ass with that motherfucking $5. What that is, Little Caesars whacking y'all with that $5 rally shit, man, dog. Game day niggas go buy 20 boxes of the motherfuckers, bro. Ain't nobody going to get all that fucking bread from y'all, D. You feel me? For all that fucking money, bro. That's why your business getting hurt. Like, be honest, though. And the NFL paid y'all for that shit. This shit is crazy, but Kaepernick still don't have a job.
Out onto the field, and then you don't have to protest, and you keep your national anthem. Something's got to give. I agree.
I have absolutely positively no problem with the position of Papa John's CEO. I think it's perfectly within his right to say that, because what he's reminding folks is what this all comes down to in the eyes of the business world, and that is business, the bottom line. And he's saying that the bottom line, our bottom line, has been affected by what has been transpiring. Now, if you're the National Football League owners, you really need to take a good, hard look at yourself, because you need to ask yourself this one simple question. If we had simply made sure that Colin Kaepernick is in the National Football League, would any of this be happening? Because if you recall,
They is really talking about Papa John's pizza. Like, for real, though.
Following him, as opposed to a guy like Marshawn Lynch, who was sitting on a cooler eating up.
Bitch, turn them bitches motherfucking $5. Watch how fast them bitches go to going.
Nobody said anything to Marshawn Lynch, but they said something to Colin Kaepernick. If you're the National Football League at that particular moment in time, if you recall, in the aftermath of all of that, eventually when Colin Kaepernick departed from the San Francisco 49ers, he announced to the world that he would no longer be taking a knee, at least according to the reports. So if that was his position, why not just take him on board and bring him on? Because what really stirred the cup in all of this was the fact that he was still without a job, where clearly there was Scott Tolzien and other.
They making Papa John's pizza saying that Colin Kaepernick stopped they business, bro. Y'all is lying, bro. Y'all lost the fucking taste test, bro, with all that fucking bread, man. God damn, like, get some better commercials or some shit.
But in the end, what it comes down to is this. If you're looking at this, the CEO for Papa John's is making sense.
How he making sense?
This comes down to brass tacks. This is about the bottom line. And the other thing that we can't ignore, guys, is this. And ladies, and Molly, we can't ignore this. You know, the CBA matters. And the reason I bring that up is because you have a salary cap that's visited every single year. If I'm losing dollars as a league, then ultimately the cap and the projected number that it was supposed to be at may not be met. And suddenly the numbers might be lower. And as a result, fewer roster spots or fewer dollars are going to be available to the players. Papa John's CEO bringing this up is going to trickle down. And the owners are going to make sure it trickles down.
How?
So a statement like this coming from the CEO brings us back to what we were talking about in terms of the collateral damage that all of this has caused. And maybe
how this cause collateral damage to who? Like, to who?
We don't mind it affecting our bottom line.
How did this affect anybody? They making it their business.
But eventually it's going to affect your bottom line because it's affecting us.
Hey, couple things. First of all, Matt, you've referenced this several times, and I know you get this. I hear that you get this. You know, you've talked about whether or not the tyranny of the majority should overlook the concerns of the minority, right? And you talked about how America in and of itself is predicated on protecting those, those minority viewpoints.
Those minority viewpoints. He talking about us, right? Come on, man.
Right?
Correct.
That's a governmental thing, right? That's why we have a constitution. That's why we protect things.
That's a governmental thing, but this not.
A constitution to protect minority views, but business doesn't have that. And I know you know this. Business is majority rule. Business is super majority. Hopefully, they want to get everybody if they can, but in lieu of
but they rather they white people.
I want to address that quickly. Okay. One, we've had the argument. We don't need to relitigate it now about what kind of government protections extend to the workplace and what standing for the anthem means, is that protected speech, etc. in the workplace. You know, all of that, I get that. Yeah. But in terms of the majority rules, you're right that if you want to make as much money as possible, but a dedicated minority can also hurt your business.
That's
concerns
true.
also need to be addressed.
That's true. We're all agreeing that the bottom line is the bottom line, and that we're getting all the signals from the NFL that the bottom line is hurting. Quickly, Stephen A., you know, I don't think it is that if Kaepernick were employed, we would still be having these protests. I have to give the players that credit. I would have to think that if Colin Kaepernick had a job, Eric Reid would still be kneeling.
This the only time they call him on the show. If anybody, bro, listening to anything or watch this, watch every time you watch ESPN. This the only time they call him out, because he can't talk sports.
Is that Kaepernick is unemployed. We'll be dealing with this either way.
Well, we respectfully disagree in this sense.
Really?
You would have, yes, here's why. You would have more credence to your argument if the players, I'm talking about from a universal, I'm not saying there would have not have been sprinkles of players doing that, but this thing really took on a new life, a more, a more elevated vibrancy, for lack of better
They talking about Papa John not selling their pizza, though. Like, what the fuck?
That's when you saw Jerry Jones taking the knee before the national anthem.
Right.
That's where you saw the locking of arms and entire teams taking a knee. It was that's when the Pittsburgh Steelers decided to stay inside the locker room, with the exception of Villanueva, the one former military vet. That's when that happened, not when Colin Kaepernick took a knee.
Will, you're right, except when they martyred Kaepernick, essentially the league martyred him, they empowered the movement, and they empowered Kaepernick.
Yep, and as far as Papa John's,
Listen.
they said it's pulled much of its NFL TV advertising, and that the NFL has responded by giving the company additional future slots. We'll see if there's a domino effect with that. Will, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Coming up, have the
Dog, this is crazy, man. They really gave these people money talking about they lost fucking business and shit because of Kaepernick and shit, and the NFL paid them. This man still don't have a job, though. Like, come on, man. Will came in, though. He was a fucking, though. That nigga was a fucking racist fool. For real, though. And Stephen A., I don't know how they let him on the show telling you to be quiet now. You got to bow down to Will Kane. That's crazy, too. But peace, I just want to show the world that, man.